Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions Global, let's look at the second part of the Final Fantasy Tactics collaboration. And it's been about 4 months since the last appearance. But before we look at that, let's look at the new on-off option which we got with today's update. We'll use Fina. I can go to the ability board, go to ability set. I can long tap on the jobs. And then I get all the list of skills here. And then down here, this is an on-off button for use in auto battle. But if we hit this button down here, we get all of these options. Quests, multiplayer, duels, guild battles, or the tower. So yeah, that's a lot of customization that you can do with your guys. And there's no limit. You can turn them all on or off with no price per on or off. There's no limit for how many skills you can turn on and off, so yeah, that's pretty generous of the creators. And then I'm going to make a in-depth video about this when the switching mechanism comes close to global, and then I'll give my recommendations for skills maybe that you want to turn off for certain characters or certain quests. And then I did say this before, but kind of the best way to learn your characters is to just watch them in auto battle. And I've been trying to do that to learn what I like and don't like about certain characters. And then with this on and off option, you can experiment. You can turn off some certain skills that you don't think you need, watch them again in auto battle, and then just keep going back and forth and adjusting your characters until they act like how you like. And there are some interesting possibilities out there. Like you can make a real attack-centric Ayaka. So yeah, I'll play with it for a month or however long it takes for it to come to global, and I'll come back with my thoughts there. I think there were rumors going around that this auto battle on and off would only work for PvE. As we can see, that is not the case at all. So if you're out there being an ass, just spreading random made-up stuff, cut it out. Okay, let's talk about Final Fantasy Tactics. So we can go here to the Hatcher. We can look at the 2 Hatcher monsters, or I should say 3 actually. Mustadio is not a free character. He is in the Hatcher as a limited time MR. I think he might be the first one, limited time MR. That kind of breaks my heart, and I think if I don't pull Mustadio pretty right away, I'm going to skip him, which is too bad. But we got Agrias. She is Ice Element. And then main job is Holy Knight. That'll be similar to Orlando. Sub-job Paladin, which could maybe give her some tanking skills. And then a Cleric, which could be buffs for your party, like light and dark resistance. She also looks like she raises some defensive skills for your guys. So she looks awesome. They really did a good job with her model and all that, so I would like to get her. Okay, then next up, Delita. He has his own Hatcher as well. We can look at him. Main job is Squire, but it's like a different type of Squire for Ramza, so he won't have the same abilities. Sub-job Soldier, that will really up his damage. So he's probably going to be the more straightforward attacker. So he'll be like the Orlando of this Hatcher, while Agrias is more of a kind of a well-rounded support plus attack character, like Ramza, maybe, if you wanted to make that comparison. And then Sub-job Paladin, it'll be interesting to see what kind of skills he has, and then what kind of HP and defense, to see how good of a tank he could be. Okay, then finally let's look at Mustadio. He looks really good for an MR, so it kind of breaks my heart to have to skip him. But main job is Engineer. That will be ranged attacks, probably breaks as well, and he looks like he has some chaining from range. I've said this before, but that's one of my favorite reasons for why I like Lucia. And then Sub-job Hunter, which is really good. That gives him more ranged attacks, including some that will hit at 100% hit rate. And then also gets that Evade reaction skill, which is probably the best reaction skill in the game. So that can make him very difficult to hit. And then other sub-job Thief, again, super good job. Maybe if he gets Steel Heart, Steel Time, He could have a lot of utility as well. So yeah, I would like him. I'd like all of them. And then if we look through all of the hatchers, we see that neither Delita nor Agrias gets the guaranteed get 3-step banner. Instead, we have this one, which has 3 steps. First step, you get a guaranteed UR. Second step, you get a guaranteed UR. Third step, you get a guaranteed tactics unit UR. So that's very different from before when you could just get Ramza. Since there's not a guaranteed get hatcher this time around, that actually kind of makes me want to skip this event and just be happy with Gafgarion. What I really want is a wind element or dark element black mage, and since none of these guys are that, I can be pretty satisfied with skipping this event because I'm pretty happy with my account now. But there's one thing that may throw a wrench in my plans. This is a 10-shot where you get 4 guaranteed URs. They might be vision cards or units. If I pull a tactics unit in here, then I'll start working on them. No matter who they are, I don't care. I'll start working on them. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull in here. It's kind of scary. I want a character or 2 or 3 or 4, and I also don't want them. But let's see what Lady Luck does for us today. Oh, character, alright. Okay. Oh no! I'm done with Miranda. So those will just be Mog coins, but that's cool. I can buy like UR tickets or stuff sometime in the future. Oh, two-headed dragon. I don't have this one. That's great. Really good attacker. It raises your max limit of damage. If you don't use the card, I think your max damage is 9999, but you can raise it with this card. That's very cool. Alright. And I get the summon as well. That's cool. Alright, let's see what this first character is. Eileen, okay, fine. Ah, Victra. Okay. So, no tactics characters. That means I'm skipping all the URs. That's too bad. Okay, next video will be about looking at the tactics collaboration in the global side. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.